who, according to you, has been the best find of this World Test Championship cycle of the last 2 years that you've seen Test cricket?
There have been multiple good, extraordinary performances. But if I have to single out someone, then I would say Rishabh Pant. Rishabh has had a massive impact, and there were a number of games where we were pushed in the corner, and Rishabh has been able to pull it through for us. So it has to be Rishabh. Though there are in batting as well as in bowling, there have been some great performances, but Rishabh stands.
You've spoken about Rishabh, the way, Mohammed Siraj has come through the ranks. Do you see there's a chance for him to be fielded in Southampton?
See, I don't like to interfere too much in the playing 11, who should play and who shouldn't play, because I'm sitting miles away from them. I have not even seen their net sessions, neither have I seen their simulated match. So it is up to the management, but I'm sure it's a strong case to be considered, because when I saw him bowl even in the IPL, he looked in good rhythm. But it's up to the management to pick the top 3 seamers who've been bowling well, and also the batters will understand when they're batting in the nets or even in a practice game, the way ball comes and hits the bat, that impact, you can make out who's in good rhythm. And I'm sure batters must have given that feedback to the management of them.
Now, let me ask you about, India playing New Zealand in this cycle. In the last 2 years, the only series that the Indian cricket team has lost is against New Zealand in New Zealand. And now, as luck would have it, they are playing them in the final of the World Test Championship, but on a neutral venue. Do you think the Indians will be able to have their revenge, turn things around?
I mean, see, ups and downs are there. If we lost in New Zealand, doesn't mean that we're going to have a tough time here also. I mean, yes, it is going to be competitive, but that doesn't mean that New Zealand is going to beat us again. They will have to play good quality cricket to beat India, and for Indians also to beat New Zealand, we will have to play well in all 3 departments, be it batting, bowling, or fielding. I think those 50% chances need to be converted, and without that, it's not going to happen on its own. So you have to turn up fully focused and fully ready to go out and deliver. That is not when you start figuring out things. You would have figured out the number of things already, and then you go out and deliver.
Playing England in the lead up to the World Test Championship final, many say that New Zealand will come in with an advantage. But what do you think? Will there be a definite advantage for them?
See, when it comes to understanding conditions and familiarizing yourself with those conditions, it's going to happen faster with New Zealand team, without any doubt. Because the weather in New Zealand and the way it is in England at the moment, it's very much, like being in New Zealand. Had it been in UAE or any part of Asia, we would have acclimatized much faster than the Kiwis.